Hi everyone, Hervin here. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Business Update video series where every day I come on and I share what I worked on today in our business, the problems that I am trying to solve, the lessons that I've learned. It is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025, and today I got our marketing done. Done. I launch our ads. Let's see how they perform. So you could see here all of the tasks that I had set for myself. They're done. Everything is green. Launching the ads, that's green. So the advertising campaigns are live. They're out there. Just to give you some context, I am launching ads to try and generate leads for our company, Studio Hub, where we help student-based business owners, dance studios, music schools, gymnastics gyms, swim schools. We help them attract more students through marketing and advertising. We help them, so they need students. So we help them set up advertisings to generate leads who are interested in their classes. And then we set up automations to follow up with those leads so that they could actually walk in, so they don't fall through the cracks, so they eventually turn into students. That's what we do. We help them with marketing, which is funny because that's what we need help with. That's what I have been focusing on for the past couple of weeks. I've been trying to figure out our marketing, our lead generation for our company, because right now we're not generating as many leads as I would like, and our campaigns are out there. So I am going to walk you through, everything the general idea, what I put out there into the world. So here's the funnel. Okay, so here's the entire funnel, and it goes like this. So somebody sees a Facebook or an Instagram ad, then they go to a page where they're going to get qualified. We're going to tell them about Studio Hub, tell them about what we offer, and then see if they're interested. And then because it is a free trial, so we're offering a free 30-day trial to our services where we're going to help them one-on-one build out their marketing system, their student attraction system, their automation system. And so we're going to work with them for free for 30 days to build this out for them. Because it is a one-on-one service, it's highly personalized. We cannot take everybody. So we need a qualification step to make sure that we're bringing in the right people. So after people apply, then, if they qualify, they get to book a call right now with me where I'm going to tell them, it's a 15-minute call. I tell them about Studio Hub, find out where they're struggling and see if it's a good fit. And if it is, I'll tell them about the 30-day offer and see if that works for them, the 30-day free trial. And then if they would like to move forward, we can start the onboarding process right away. So that's what it looks like. And then when somebody books that call with me at the moment, eventually, if it works, I'll end up delegating this call. But if it ends up working, they're going to receive reminders to get people to show up. So that is, in a nutshell, the high-level perspective of what this looks like. And then I created some back-end things so that when people see an ad and they fill out the qualification page, they go through a pipeline of certain stages, like, are they a new lead? Did they get denied? Did they get accepted for the qualification stage? If they did they book a call? I'm sorry. And then did they cancel? No show? Did they show up? And then if they showed up, have they started their trial? And if they started, have they signed up? So that's kind of like all of the stages. That's all of the stages that somebody needs to go through in order to become a client. And today I got done. So I finished writing all of the automation follow-up sequences so that when somebody books a call with me, so here's what I did today. When somebody books a call with me, this call right here, I wanted them to receive automated messages the day before, the morning of, or the day before, 1 hour before, 10 minutes before, something like that, if I remember correctly. Just something like that, like a sequence of email reminders to get people to show up. And in those emails, I wanted them to give them specific information like our company story so that they know what we're about and why we're doing what we're doing and the problems that we first encountered within our business when we used to run a dance studio and why we started this company and how we started. So maybe they could understand how we can help them. And then I also share with them some of my old YouTube videos where I talk about how to grow a dance studio, how to grow a student-based business, what we did for ourselves to generate more revenue in our business. So I am giving them all of those things inside this email sequences. The idea here is that by the time somebody talks to me, if they've watched some of these videos and they watch our story and they see, so I also included here some of our client success stories. I told them to go watch them. They could see that we're legitimate, that we've done this before, that we know what we're doing, that we've had good results for other people, that we had the experience ourselves. So that's the idea behind this sequence. That's what I was working on. And I wrote a lot of ChatGPT prompts to get this done. Let me just show you here. Okay, so you could see on my screen, you could see right here, confirmation message. So as soon as somebody books a call, they get a confirmation message, then 24 hours before, then 1 hour before. And these emails are here. I can show you, I created this prompt, I created all these prompts that get ChatGPT to help me write these things. You can see here, you're a copywriting expert. You're an expert at creating email reminder sequences to get people to show up for calls. Help me write an email confirmation when somebody books their student growth strategy call. Here's what we need to include: the date, the time, the meeting link. Join from a quiet space so that you can focus. Here's what we're going to be covering in this meeting. Here's some context. So I actually took the time to write all of these prompts out. And I don't know if I could have gotten ChatGPT to even write the prompt itself, perhaps. And then I gave it here some videos that I wanted to include in the email itself. I wanted to include a video called How to Grow a Dance Studio for Dummies, How to Enroll 100 Students, 20 Tips for Growing Student Enrollment. These are 5 lessons that help me at an additional $10,000 per month. So I included these videos. Again, if somebody watches them, they can trust that we know what we're speaking about. So I wrote these prompts out, which, by the way, if you aren't using this prompt, maybe you can leave me a comment down below if you know how to do this better. But for me, it's worked really well to write the prompts like this, give ChatGPT a role so that it knows the personality it's taking on, then a goal. So these are goals, like task or tasks. So a single task or multiple tasks, right? Those are the goals. So help me write this, or help me do this, or help me check this, and then this, and then this. So you could give it a series of tasks or one. So that's what I write here underneath goal. And then I also give it some context. Hey, here's some context. Here's why I'm doing this. Here's what I need. Here's what I want to include. Here are the videos. So, so then in the context, I spell everything out. I also sometimes just give it even more context underneath it, but sometimes I have a few more sections in this, depending on what I'm creating a prompt to do, what I'm creating a prompt for. But yeah, using that structure of role, goal, context has helped me just get usually what I want from ChatGPT. And then from there, I'll have a conversation with it to nail things down even further. Hey, I don't like how you said this, or I would want to say it in a different way, something like that. So I would talk to it, but I start with a prompt like this. And you can see here, I wrote the AI prompt for the 24 hours before. So help me write an email reminder for 24 hours before. I did this for the 1 hour before. So those are the email reminder sequences right here. And then I also wrote email reminders for people. So whenever somebody qualifies for, if somebody fills out the application and they qualify, but they don't end up booking a call with me, right? So for whatever reason, let's say they qualified and their internet went off, or they clicked out of the page or something, they don't end up booking a call with me. I want to send them some email reminders to say hey, you qualified, make sure that you get started by booking a call here. And so I wrote those emails as well. Okay, so you could see them in my screens. When somebody gets accepted for a trial, book a call. So what that looks like is hey, you've been approved, but you haven't booked. You haven't booked your call, so go ahead and go to this page and book your call there. So I wrote this. You could see here, I wrote the same thing, the AI prompt, role, the goal. I always use that same structure. So that was it. That's it. I wrote the email sequences today. Once I did that, then I was ready to create the ads. So I also needed right here to create the ad creative. So the pictures right here, create ads in Midjourney. So I needed to create the pictures that I was going to test out for the advertising campaigns. So let me just show you how I created the ads. So first, let me show you what they look like. So if I go here inside our Studio Hub, you could see here the campaign is live. It spent $19.25 and it hasn't gotten a lead yet. So yeah, so there you go. So it's, well, we'll see how it performs. Okay, let me just show you here. So here's one ad and what it looks like. So you can see here our average Dance Studio ads, 149 new students per year using Studio Hub. You can see the pictures. You can see Dance Studio owners. You can see here it uses the colors that we use for our branding on our website, which, so you could see right here the same color scheme. So I used that. The way I created these ads is through Canva. So I created here, you could see them inside Canva. Took me, 1 hour, 2 hours, something like that to create all of the ads, maybe less, maybe around an hour. I created the ads, which by the way, so the cool thing here about these ads are the pictures that I am using, because I say, want to grow your programs, and then it has pictures of kids dancing, right? So let me show you how I created them using this tool called Midjourney. So with Midjourney, you could see I'm on it. You could create images. You could see here, these are ads. Well, these are pictures that I created, but you could see the prompt here that I gave it. Imagine ballet teacher teaching dance class. You could see here, imagine a piano teacher teaching a kid piano. So I gave it some simple prompts and it creates like these images. They're amazing. So this is my favorite AI image generator out there. Midjourney is fantastic. We use it. I mean, if I showed you here, so you could see here using Midjourney, I used to design the decoration of here my office. You could see it's inspired, like I took a lot of different, you could see here on the screen, a lot of the prompt is like, imagine a modern home with a plant, a lamp, a rug, a simple bookshelf. So I gave it, tested out different things and it helped me, I don't even, you could see here how many I created. So it's great for interior design. And then all of the art that you see here on this wall behind me, I use, so like there's a picture of Mickey Mouse being drawn there, and it's like one of these pictures that I use. So I created this on the wall behind me. I have a picture of Walt Disney creating Mickey Mouse, and then I have a picture of George Lucas building Death Star, and not Death Star, the Millennium Falcon. And I have a picture of Elon Musk with a Cybertruck. And so I created all of these using Midjourney. I have a picture of Warren Buffett. So I used this to create that, which it's really cool. We use Midjourney for all sorts of things. I'll show you one more thing here that we used it for. So my wife and I, she had this idea for this kind of sleek outfit and for our wedding in the desert. So, and then you could see here, we got married in the desert, very similar. So you could use Midjourney to get a lot of inspiration. It's a really cool tool. And for me, I've been using it for ads to create these kind of images. So, I say like, imagine 3 ballerinas smiling in dance class or something like that. And it comes up with different kind of images. So I've been using that. It's really, really cool. I had this idea that I thought would be pretty funny. I created these, but then I thought like, it may rub people the wrong way if I showed this ads. Like, I said to Midjourney, imagine happy little ballerinas in dance class holding big bags of cash. It's supposed to be funny, but I think that if I use that, some people would take it the wrong way. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be funny, but anyway, I'm not gonna use them. But I thought it would be funny if you use that in an ad because it's so weird. It's like dancing girls holding bags of cash. I've done the same thing with little girls holding a whiteboard, an empty, a completely white, nothing written on it whiteboard. And then I wrote in there in Canva, like, are you looking to grow your studio? And so I've tried and find playful ways of using this tool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got done today. I completed our marketing funnel. So that's done. All of the backup automation, everything on the back end is completed. The pages are done. I tested everything like 3 times to make sure that everything was working properly, making sure that if we get a lead, that's going to be tracked inside Facebook. So yeah, we'll see how this ends up working out. Hopefully by tomorrow, I've gotten a couple of leads. We'll see. That'll be amazing. I don't even know what the cost per lead should be for something like this, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I use this to launch. Now, moving forward, I'm considering like what is the next project while this is happening, while the marketing is happening, because I'm probably going to stick with this strategy a little bit. If it's not going to work, I'll change it. Like if it's not working tomorrow, because I am spending $100 a day. So if it's not working by tomorrow, then I'll cut it out. And I'll test out, like change the headline, change the hook, try something else until I get it to work. But in the meantime, I'm thinking about what is our next project, but I guess I'll chat about that in the next video. So I'll see you tomorrow. By the way, if you're enjoying this deep dive into our marketing, into the business, if you're following along, leave me a comment down below. Love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.